The Blue and Gold Sports Network is a community and fan-based production for amusement purposes only. It is not intended for commercial or business representation. Any audio and/or visual content portrayed by or associated with the Blue and Gold Sports Network does not necessarily represent or comply with the views or permissions or policies of any school or organization or individual seen, heard, or mentioned. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is an affiliate of the Blue and Gold Champ Club, commonly known as the Booster Club. We would like to express our appreciation to Sacred Heart Clergy and Administration and all the faculty, staff, and students for the opportunity to broadcast this event. For your enjoyment of this free broadcast, please consider a small monetary contribution by finding the links in the description of this YouTube event. You might need to click the word more to see the full description. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is proudly run on a volunteer basis. Therefore, your contributions do not pay us. They directly support our students. We help provide students with things like t-shirts, team meals, sports equipment, field maintenance, uniforms, chartered buses, and much more for both high school and elementary students. No contribution is too small. Thank you in advance for your generosity.
Investments and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it at Brown's. You'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The law office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Get ready for fishing season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat sports cards and comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat sports cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
Our fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire and telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand, and topsoil to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow, Allstate, and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, Clay Landreneau, and Austin Dufresne are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic, 1477 West LaSalle Street, phone number 3632600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, phone number 4680460, or at Magnolia Therapeutics, phone number 5062294. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping every body work.
Hi everyone, I'm State Representative Rhonda Butler for District 38, and I want to congratulate the healthcare providers at Mercy Regional Medical Center for being champions of patient safety. You reduced hospital readmissions by 43% in 1 year, and you continue to make significant improvements.
We focused on congestive heart failure patients who nationally have a very high risk of readmissions.
We've been able to make adjustments to keep those patients who used to show up every 2 to 3 weeks in the hospital, now treating them as an outpatient and keeping them out of the hospital long term.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5 KVPI.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Swallow Landry Field for the playoffs. Tonight we have a by-district playoff game between the home-standing Sacred Heart Trojans and the visiting Westminster Christian Academy of Lafayette Chargers. I think I'm just going to shorten that to Chargers and Trojans tonight. With me tonight, I have to my right, Damian Gilry, and to my far right, Elliot West. We are doing a simulcast on both the Blue and Gold Sports Network on YouTube and on Acadiana Sports Leader, KVPI. All right, Damian, give us a little rundown of the Trojans coming into the playoffs.
So right now, your Trojans finished the regular season 7-3, 3-3 in district. They scored 31.5 points per game, and they gave up 13.3. Strange fact with the points allowed, they gave up 43% of the total points in one game this year, which came against St. Ed's at home. But they only gave up 75 points the rest of it in the other 9 games. So the defense has, overall for the season, has been the bread and butter for the Trojans. Although they are scoring 7 more points again than they did last year. So Westminster we lost that game 14-7, and the Chargers lost to Westminster Opelousas 49-7. Just a quick recap: Opelousas Westminster is the #1 ranked team in 1A. As overall, Louisiana ranked Sacred Heart's 134th out of all Louisiana high school football teams, and Westminster Lafayette is 217. And this is the first home playoff game for the Trojans since the seniors were freshmen, and they won that game 32-8. Was it Covenant Christian, I think?
That's correct. Covenant Christian is the last victory Sacred Heart had in a playoff game.
Coach Jacobs also at this time looking for his first playoff win, which this is a good opportunity. It's at home. The Trojans pretty much, I'd say, got the best draw they could have possibly got. I say it's never an easy road, but it was the road we're all hoping for sure.
Well, as far as the bracket goes, I would say it's a road well known. There are 5 teams from our district, and all 5 teams are in the top 12. as far as the section of the bracket, not ranked in the top 12, but in the top 12 of the bracket. So there's going to be some rematches coming up in the playoffs somewhere. In fact, the winner of this game travels to Catholic of Point Capiz, someone who Sacred Heart lost to by a couple of touchdowns only a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Elliot, tell me what you think some of the keys to the game tonight may be.
Well, listening a little bit, talking to you before getting on air, it sounds like that the Chargers of Westminster Lafayette, they want to run the ball, they want to control the clock. So I think it's a key for Sacred Heart to get them off the field. And I do think their offense has played much better as of late. So definitely keep them off the field, Sacred Heart control the clock, and try to wear down this team from Westminster of Lafayette. And I think Sacred Heart is going to be just fine.
I think you're right. That's and speaking to Coach Jacob this week, his plan was to kind of try to wear these guys out. They only have 27 guys on their roster. 4 of them are seniors, 8 are juniors, and 4 of them are 8th graders. As far as linemen go, there's only 6 linemen total on the team. Now, I'll say this about common opponents and common scores and all that good stuff. And so I don't know if you guys remember geometry. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. Yeah, that don't work on the football field too much. That's going to be a matchup situation where Sacred Heart's going to have to try to keep Westminster, the Chargers rather, off schedule. When you talk about off schedule, you want 2nd and 6, 3rd and 3, and you get the first down. Sacred Heart's 1st and 2nd down really needs to try to limit Westminster's runs, which are going to be a lot of dives, little bit of option, a lot of sweeps. All right, as far as one stat, Damon, we didn't talk about. Westminster has played 6 teams that made the playoffs. They went 2-4 against them. Sacred Heart has played 6 teams that made the playoffs, and they went 3-3. It's another one of these maybe transitive property things that seems to favor the Trojans, but we shall see. Looks like the Trojans are getting ready to come out. This pregame show is sponsored by the Brandon Fontenot and Mercy Regional Medical Center.
It goes to show you how strong our district is, because that's all the district games. Well,
we have a victory at Bazilla's in the playoffs, and North Central made the playoffs as well.
Oh, okay.
North Central
Berkman was the only district game that didn't make the playoffs.
That's
so
right.
we did have 6 wins against playoff teams.
Yes, that's correct. All right, guys. Here come the Trojans. Nope, and looks like we have one cameraman took a little tumble. I don't know if we caught that.
So just in case y'all didn't notice, we're sporting 2 beautiful Navy helmets for the first time this year.
Trojans look good. I talked to Coach Rock about those things. It's sort of like a skin or a polyurethane that goes over your old helmets.
Like Fortnite?
Keeps keeps for your avatar or whatever, you know. It keeps the cost down, but it does give you a little bit of flexibility with the all right, let's go to Fob for the prayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Swallow Landry. The Chargers of Westminster Lafayette will take on your Sacred Heart Trojans. Everyone please rise for the invocation by Father Alex Monson and remain standing for your national anthem.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes. Give them courage and sportsmanship. Keep them safe from injury and harm. Instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen. Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, have mercy on us. Immaculate Heart of Mary, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen.
All right, folks, looks like we're getting ready for the coin flip. The coin flip is also sponsored by Dr. Brandon Fondo and Mercenary Regional Medical Center. The Chargers are coached by Coach Kit Gable. He was previously the offensive coordinator at Acadiana High, where they run the split back veer with exactly what they're going to be running tonight. So let's go down to the interview.
Westminster Lafayette, what do they run on offense, and how is the Trojan offense going to exploit their defense tonight?
Split back veer. They do a really good job of it. Head coach there was the offensive coordinator at Acadiana for the last 7 years. I'm sorry, I'm looking to see. Okay, so Lafayette gets the ball. Okay, that's good. We're going defense. So, I mean, we got to play well, man. We got to be physical. It's going to be a war. I mean, it is what it is. I told the kids it's nothing super complex. It's fairly simple. It's right at you. And you got to be willing to come off the ball and go make a play. Defensively, they're 4-2-5. They'll stack the box. They'll go single high. They'll go man coverage. For us, we got to do what we do, and we got to block well up front in order to give us some space for our athletes to go make plays.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, David. It looks like Westminster Chargers are going to receive the opening kickoff. I didn't quite catch who won the flip. We still have a couple of minutes left that need to run off before we're going to have our kickoff. So this Chargers team, I would say they're young. Like, for example, their quarterback is number 1, Zay Prejean. He's a sophomore. One of their main running backs is number 5, Pierce Gable. He's a freshman, and look, he's an impressive freshman. Looks like they got the clock situation taken care of. We're ready to light some fires and kick some tires and play some playoff football. Take it over, Damien.
So Will Chapman kicks it off. Looks like number 6 is going to receive. He's going to try to take it, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Trojans. Looks like Seth Gilroy was the first one on there.
Also by number 88. Looks like Weston Desertel as well.
He's hard to spot out there, I know.
Tall fella.
So it looks like number 28, Drew Mayu, is going to give it a go on defense tonight. Hopefully he's healthy.
Yeah, we got 7 men in the box here. Looks quarterback looking over.
Yeah, praise on. Ready to take the snap.
There's a dive.
Yep, dive to number 5. Oh, whistles.
Whistle before the snap. Usually that's an indication it's on the offense.
False start.
Maybe there's a little nerves out there for the Chargers.
That's exactly what the Trojans want, is they want the Chargers playing behind the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. Get them off schedule.
Did we get where the officials are from?
We did. I don't recognize these guys from being in this association. I think for playoffs they get a neutral.
Yeah.
However, what I didn't like about their plays, it looked like number 5 was going to get about 5 or 6 yards right there.
Yeah.
Taylor's plan looks like to stack the box. We got 5 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers tight to the line of scrimmage.
Chargers line it up. Snap goes to handoff number 5. He's going nowhere.
Tackle on the play, number 1, Thomas Desertel.
Gain of 1. That's what we need.
I'm imagining if they're going to do some passing, Damien, it's almost all play action rollout. Now, the quarterback does have a strong arm. I saw one throw he made 55 yards in the air. But most of the passes are some rollouts, and you look for the tight end, number 6, rather.
You got to keep on 3rd.
Dane Finder.
Chargers snap. Oh, quarterback, Bijan drops back. Makes the pass, number 5 in the flat. He's tackled. Number 6, Jack Fontenot.
Nice gain on the play. Gained about 10 yards on the play, it looks like there, Damon. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
Looks like Big Sam LaFleur's coming in. Chargers lining up. Trajan Red take the snap. Hand off. Straight. Oh, and he's tackled immediately.
It's going to be short, it looks like, but I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down. I don't think so. This quarter, it'll be 4th and 1 now, it looks like. Are they going to go for it or not? They did go for it a lot in the film. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it, I don't guess, even though they are deep in their own territory.
Yeah, this is a big gamble early in the bowl game.
Now, they have gone on 2 a few times and had people jump off sides. There's already 10 seconds on the play clock. I'm wondering they're not trying to get Sacred Heart to jump.
Chargers. Yeah. He's not snapping it.
They burn an early timeout.
Timeout.
That timeout is sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahe, Level and TC. I would say
well, to see if the Chargers change their mind and punt.
I just got word that the officiating crew is from Baton Rouge. All right, Elliot, what are we doing right here? It's 4th and 1. You're on your own 30-some-odd yard line. You've gained the yard each time at minimum on the runs. You've overcome a 5-yard penalty. What we doing here?
I think they're going to go for it, but I could be wrong. I see a guy running deep in the backfield.
Yeah,
looks like a baby punt.
Yeah.
The quarterback is the punter for them. Number 1 is Zay Prejean. He's the punter and also the quarterback.
I'm not sure if they're a team that takes punts, but you got to watch it.
It's the playoffs, no holds barred now, right?
They're not punting.
They're going to go for it.
Number 1 about to take the snap. Correct. Handoff. He's going to get the first down. Number 2.
Number 2 on the carry is Gavin Hebert.
Dixon Doucette's come back in the game. Sam LaFleur. So you've got to get tough inside. I'm not sure if they run out to the outside at all.
No, it looks like it was just a simple lead there, Damien. I'm not excited if I'm the Trojans watching those first 5 runs. They're going to have to do something to adjust it and stop that.
So 1 takes a snap, hand off to number 5. He's going to gain about 5-6 yards.
That's their bread and butter. Sacred Heart's going to see that play 25 times tonight, minimum.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see which side they prefer throughout the night. You know, do they have somebody picked out on Sacred Heart's defensive line that they want to attack, or somebody on their offensive line that they prefer to run behind? I'm anxious to see which way they go.
Well, this is a game where number 66, Liam Vedrine, he needs to use his size to just take up space, eat up blocks. So number 1, Prejean. Calls for the ball, snap, hands it off to number 5. He goes nowhere.
We had a little run blitz there. We had a little run blitz there. It looked like Ellis Chapman came in on the blitz, broke some things up. I was a little surprised that Sacred Heart's linebackers are almost 4 or 5 yards off the ball. I thought they'd be closer to 2 or 3 yards off the ball. Big 3rd down here for the Trojans. But if they're going to go for it back there, you know, this is 4 down territory.
Yeah, Trojans going to have to make a lot of stops tonight. Prejean takes the snap, hands it off to number 5.
Hold on to him, Ashton. Hold on to him, Ashton.
That's a great raffle by number 11, Duoff. It's going to be 4th and short.
Well, David, what you think? They're going to go for it again?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And
they'll keep going for it until we stop them.
Absolutely, yeah. And they're on our side of the 50-yard line at this point. They all year long they've going for it the whole time. They make you earn it to stop them.
Let's hear it, Trojans fans.
Trojan takes the snap. Gets it to
First down.
Yep. Number 2. Hebert.
That's the second time on 4th down they run the same play. They run the lead to number 2, Gavin Hebert, on to the right side of the offense.
Got almost half the quarter going already, too.
Yeah, so David, as you were talking earlier about possessions, it's going to be very crucial. Every possession means something tonight.
So Trojan rolls out, looks to pass. He's overthrown. Pass intended for number 12. Flag. Holding on the Chargers. That's what we need.
That's the kind of break, if you're a Sacred Heart fan, you're looking for to put Westminster a little bit behind the chains or off schedule there. I'm not sure about a pass on first down after what I'm seeing him do on those dives.
I get a little fancy. I guess maybe they're trying to catch us sleeping.
Yeah, sometimes you can out-coach yourself, but sometimes, like you said, you can try to catch them sleeping and it works out.
Yeah.
So
Sacred Heart's rotating in defensive tackles, I think, to try to keep some folks fresh.
Our secondary has been very much the strength of this defense, too. Trojan takes the snap, hands it off to number 5. Number 5, he's got a big game.
He's still going.
Man, well, that just wiped out that penalty.
That kid running the ball right there is a freshman. He runs really hard. Strong kid.
And that 1st and 20 just got the second, 1, 2?
It was 1st and 20, and now it's a 2nd and 2. Sacred Heart may end up having to take some chances with their linebackers blitzing or some slants on their defensive line to try to disrupt some of these blocking schemes here by the Chargers.
Trojan hands it off to number 2. He's breaking tackles. Another 1st down.
Yeah, it looks to me like Sacred Heart's grabbing rather than hitting and wrapping. And that's not going to suffice against a well-disciplined split-back veer team right here like the Chargers.
5 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Trojans haven't sniffed the ball on offense yet. So everything's going to Crusaders' game plan right now. So Trojan takes a snap, hands it off to 5. He's going to gain a few.
On the play looks like by Ashton Duos and number 66, Liam Vidri.
Well, you always hear the term about how the skilled players always get the recognition and they get to show off everything. Well, tonight it's going to come down to, it looks like in the trenches, both teams. So
there is no doubt in my mind that is definitely whenever they have the ball. And I'm not sure what Sacred Heart's going to do. Sometimes they run 5 wide. Sometimes they run this thing called Eagle where it's real condensed. But I know for sure what the Chargers are going to do. And you're seeing it right now.
Yeah.
It's like another timeout being used.
Timeout Crusaders. It's 2nd and 1.
The Chargers. Wrong, Westminster.
Yeah.
That timeout sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahi at Level and TC. Thank you to our sponsors. It's disheartening, I would imagine, if you're a defense and you stop them and then they get a 1st down. However, turnover, they still haven't scored. Turnover, they have to execute so well for so long. You just can't let that that break your spirit if you're on defense.
The same thing happened week 1 against Oakdale, where they just drove, and then we finally stopped them before they scored. 2nd drive, same thing, and then that's it. They had nothing left the rest of the game. They wore themselves out. So the Trojans can't get discouraged. Like you said, David, they haven't gotten the end zone yet. Score's still 0-0. Crusaders have burned. Chargers have burned 2 timeouts already.
Oh, we're almost done with the first quarter.
Yeah.
In the St. Ed's game, both teams would have had about 21-14
Yeah.
at this point.
Trajan, this is the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 5. The middle. Going to gain a few more. So the big place for the Chargers is converting that 4th down and then getting a 19-yard run on the 1st and 20. Yep. That was backbreakers for Trojans right there.
And you know, it's 3rd and 3. They got 2 plays to get 3 yards. Now, they do have a kicker, but he doesn't seem to have much distance. They do kick extra points from what I've seen of them on film. Clock's just ticking away. They break in the huddle with 12 seconds on the play clock.
Five's going to get it again. With 2. So that's 2. Nice tackle by Action Duos. Another.
It's going to bring up 4th down. Here it comes. So that was the play they've been running on 4th down. They ran it there on 3rd down. Looks like.
They're going to have to get pressure up the middle.
Big stop for Sacred Heart early in this ball game.
It's time to take a chance maybe here and just stick everybody on the line of scrimmage and say goal line type defense. And
this would completely change momentum for Cool. Let's stop right here. Yep. Ball goes to 5.
Got the 1st down.
Yep.
He just falls forward for those 2 or 3 yards.
There's little to no life on the Sacred Heart side right now. I mean, there's just
it's watching some paint dry. It's run up the middle, run up the middle, run up the middle, but it's effective. Yeah. And that's what they do. There's no surprise as far as the Chargers game plan so far this evening.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Oh, okay.
Last time on 1st down, they threw a pass. Let's see here.
Trajan takes a snap.
Uh-oh.
To number 2. Hey, he's just wide open. He's going to get in the end zone. Went untouched.
Number 2 for the Chargers is Gavin Hebert. That was a nice run there. It's going to make the score Westminster 6, Sacred Heart 0. That touchdown is sponsored by Savoy Hospital and Teats Food Store, and the extra points is sponsored by T&J Ford. Kicking the extra point for the Chargers is number 1, the quarterback, Zay Prejo.
Question is, can the Chargers do this entire game? I mean, the Trojans have to go and answer right now, but got whistles.
And it looked like the kick was good.
All sides on the Trojans. It's like now they'll go for 2.
Yeah, to me, if you're Coach Jacob, you just can't get impatient tonight. You just have to stick to the game plan, and because it's easy to pay yourself. Possessions will be limited. We're going to have to make the most of every one, but you're just going to have to stay patient.
Yep, they're going to go for 2 now, it looks like.
Yep. So Prejon's going to take the snap.
Option.
Oh, fumble.
Well, too bad that doesn't count as an actual turnover.
Yeah.
That extra point is no good.
Still better than them getting 2 points.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was the loudest we've heard the Trojan sideline so far this evening.
Yeah, unfortunately that didn't happen on the drive.
We have 1 minute and 39 seconds left in the first quarter, and Sacred Heart has not touched the ball on offense. I would like to know how many plays that drive was. Plays right there.
12 plays right there.
Now they do have they have tried a few onside kicks and a few little pooch things. Number one, the quarterback Zay Trojans is also the fellow that kicks off for him. Hopefully our quarterback has been warming up on the sideline.
He has. Yeah, it looks like the back three guys came up a little bit. Trojans gonna kick it off. He's gonna. Ooh, that would have went out of bounds.
Well, if it goes out of bounds, you get it at the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
It's about 3 yards further.
So Jax Fontenot receives it for the Trojans.
Okay, so one of the tells as far as what Sacred Heart's going to run, generally speaking, is if 66 Liam Vidrine is in the offensive huddle, that means they're probably going to go with that Eagle package, the condensed formation. And if Jax is in there, number 6, then they'll do something a little more conventional.
Ellis Beasley takes it from the shotgun position. He keeps the ball.
Nice gain there by Ellis. Watching that particular formation and those plays against Calico Point Capee, a lot of times he'll start out heading towards the outside and make a quick cut whenever the defense over pursues, and that's what happened there. It looked like they gained about 6 or 7 yards. Yes, 6, 7 yards in the play.
So Ellis is in the shotgun. He's got Duos on the side of him. Duos is going to block, and Ellis is going to take it. Oh, first down, Trojans.
That first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
Nearly broke that one for a score.
Yeah. Somebody got a shoestring tackle on him.
I'd prefer with that second arm cover up that ball whenever he's getting hit.
So Beasley ready to take the snap. He's going to keep it again. Not going to gain much there.
Looked like the Chargers adjusted a little bit and sort of get a run blitz on that one. If you're just listening, it's about to be the end of the first quarter. It's Westminster Chargers 6, Sacred Heart 0.
I'll let that run out.
You're watching on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and listening on Acadiana Sports Leader, KVPI. That's the end of the first quarter.
Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Perry's Tire and Service will keep you rolling.
In Ville Platte, football is more than a sport, it's a tradition.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5 KVPI.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Right at midfield, they're heading from left to right from this booth, which would be, I guess, from Opelousas towards Vidrine. Same condensed formation. Fusilier calls for the snap. Looks like it's got a flag that's probably going to be on the offense. Oh, offsides. It looks like the initial indication by the referee. I'm sorry, by the line judge. Well, Sacred Heart was kind of off schedule on that one, 2nd and 10, but now it's going to be 2nd and 5. That's 3 penalties so far on the Chargers. Sacred Heart has yet to have one. Knock on wood. 2nd and 5 for the Trojans on the Chargers 44-yard. Same condensed formation. One split into the right. That's Lejean. Usually back there, takes the snap. Following who else is leaking. He's got a big hole. Yeah. Nice run there by Usually that's going to be a first down for the Trojans, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
Well, it looks like this for I think they usually like him running the football.
Yeah, it's a big improvement from last year. He just didn't want to run, and this year he's done a good job.
Same eagle formation for the Trojans with the strong side to the right. They have Duos in the backfield, blocking for Fusiliers, rushing to the right side. Go. Bounces off one tackler, gets down to about the 22-yard line of the Chargers. Nice pickup right there by Fusilier.
So we're running outside and they running inside. It'll be halftime. What's the next time we blink?
Sacred Heart's giving the Chargers a little bit of their medicine right here.
Yep. Run.
Same formation for the Trojans. Heavy to the right side. Fusilier takes the snap. Tries to break it to the outside. This time he's tackled on the play by number 5. Pierce Gable for the Chargers. A minimal gain there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 or 3 for the Trojans. I would say the Trojans are probably in 4-down territory here.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take advantage of every opportunity, especially of how long the Chargers had the ball that first drive.
Strong formation and condensed to the left, snap the Fusilier up the middle. It looks like he's going to get enough for the first down for the Trojans. According to the line judge, that first down is going to be sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
No, it looks like they're going to mark him just short.
Well, the line judge had him past the first down marker, and he took a step back to the right. It's going to be 4th and inches for the Trojans. Looks like Sacred Heart's going to call a timeout. That timeout sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahe, Level and TC. I don't know if I was just asked if Sacred Heart has a tush push in the playbook. If we can do the one where we can jump off sides and they don't call it, I'd be fine with that. But I don't believe we have that play in the playbook. We don't take the snap from under center. But it'd be nice to have that right about now. A while ago, whenever Sacred Heart needed a sort of a big play when it was 2nd and 10, they ran that little counter off of it. I don't know that it was blocked all that well. I don't know that it would have gained a whole bunch. I'm not sure if what Coach Tracy's thinking here, if he's going to overthink it or try to do something to bust a big play, or if he's just going to say, let's get the first down and keep going.
Yeah, one thing at a time. First down.
Looks like Sacred Heart's going to come out in a little bit of confusion lining up. He's got that eagle formation this time to the left. Fusilier takes the snap. He's going to cut and get the first down. Hold on to it. This is a face mask that didn't get called.
Yeah, there's a flag. A flag on over there.
Okay, they did.
Yeah.
This first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
We called it, David. It's a face mask.
It looked to me like the initial tackler grabbed him just underneath the face mask here and pulled him a little bit towards him. Yeah, it was well after the first down. 5-yard variety, an incidental. That's going to bring the Sacred Heart Trojans into the red zone there on about the 10-yard line. That red zone is sponsored by Brown's Furniture Showplace. The clock just keeps on ticking. It would be an easy game to be the clock controller for this one. Just turn it on and let it run.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Sacred Heart is in their condensed formation, the eagle formation to the right this time. Duos is next to Fusillade. Fusillade cuts up the middle, gains a good 5-6 yards there.
It's nice recovery. The snap was a little high on that one.
We had a good camera angle on that one. You can see the hole open up really wide there for the Trojans. I don't know how to say this, but should we score if you're the Trojans too quickly? You know, we're getting it done a lot quicker than they are, right?
Yeah.
But we hadn't gotten it done all the way just yet. I mean, 2nd and goal for the Trojans. Looks like we're making some substitutions on offense, too. We got Gus Gilroy, number 9 in there. 13, Sully Manuel's in there. Strong right on the Eagle. He's going to take it, hand it to number 9. Dax Landry on the reverse. He's going to get all the way down to about the half-yard line to bring up 3rd and goal for the Trojans.
I think that's the first time somebody touched the ball besides Fusillade.
Yeah.
But right, the one time he handed it off to somebody else, there was a flag. They were offside. Yeah. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal for the Trojans. Just outside the end zone here. Trojans in a little more balanced formation, but it's still a power formation. Handoff to Duos, powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the Trojans. It's sponsored by Savoy Hospital and T's Food Store. Nice answer right there by the Trojans, and here comes an important extra point. Kicker for the Trojans, number 29, William Chapman. Holding for the Trojans, number 2, Ellis Fusillade. The snapper for them, number 60, is Lane Jobert. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. And it is good. That extra point sponsored by T&J Ford. So with 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, your new score is the Trojans from Sacred Heart 7 and the Chargers of Lafayette Westminster Christian Academy Variety 6. Each team has had the ball once.
And this is a game where an extra point could really matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it really could. I go back to what y'all said last week. The Chargers defeated Vermilion Catholic 20-19. This could be a game, something like that. So the extra point could really mean something in the ball game.
Yeah, or a turnover. One turnover could make the difference too.
I believe in that Vermilion Catholic game, they blocked an extra point towards the end of the game to get the win. This kickoff is sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. It's going to be Chapman. I believe Chapman's probably just going to try to kick it deep here, but it may be wrong.
Yep, it goes to number 6 again.
It's Dane Fontenot. That's the tight end. He's a big boy. Not a bad return there. These boys run real hard. He got the ball all the way up to about the 42-yard line. All right, guys, what we're going to do here on defense if you're the Trojans. This is 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Is that enough time for them to score?
Good question. That's a very valid question.
The bad thing about that offense is a lot of times it starts off 3-4 yards, then you get hard and they bust a long one. But our Trojans can stay mentally tough here.
What happened?
Go ahead.
Good back there. It's a dive to number 2. Looks like he gained about 4 yards on the play. That's Gavin Hebert. I'm not quite sure who got the stop on that one. Did you guys catch it?
No, I didn't catch that one.
It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Chargers. Looks like the wide receivers are slow to get back to the huddle, which I don't blame them. They don't do a whole bunch.
Yeah, speaking of that, I don't think they have too much fun at practice or in ball games.
Yeah. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers. Hand off to number 5, freshman. He's broken a couple of tackles and he's gone.
That's good.
He is going. They're not going to catch him. touchdown on the play by number 5, Pierce Gable, the freshman for the Chargers. He busted a 46, 47-yard touchdown run. That's going to make the score Chargers 12, Sacred Heart 7. Now, guys, just like we talked about, those little runs end up wearing you out, and you start trying to just tackle with your hands. They're probably going to go for 2 here, I would imagine. That touchdown sponsored by Southwell Hospital and Teats Food Store. This extra point is sponsored by T&J Ford. Two wide receivers to the left. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 2 up the middle.
He got it.
Looks like he got the extra point. That's going to bring the score to the Chargers 14, Sacred Heart 7. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Sacred Heart will get the ball to start the second half. I would like to be able to double up here if I'm the Trojans. I'd like to keep this ball for the entire 7 minutes and get a touchdown. It's sort of a long way off to start thinking about doubling up. I do know this. Sacred Heart's going to have to change something they're doing on defense right now.
Yeah.
And you know, David, the last time I was with you was Sacred Heart and St. Ed's, and it seems like Sacred Heart was handled on the line in that game, and that play right there in that first drive kind of has a little bit of a simulation of what it looked like when they played St. Ed's. So hopefully they can kick. And we were ready for it. Yeah. They had shown that in another game, and except the kicker went by himself and nobody had taken off for the Chargers. That kickoff was sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. That's going to give Sacred Heart the ball in good field position.
Dax Lander was ready for it.
On the Chargers 49-yard line. I'd like to give a shout out to Miss Mandy Vidrine. Thank you for the donation. Why don't you pay us off for the playoff?
Oh, they called it.
Not real sure why.
They called a penalty.
I'm not real sure what the problem was, why there's a re-kick here.
Yeah, because they're going to do it.
There's some chicanery going on over there. What is going on? I'm not too sure what the Chargers are trying to pull off here. I'm sure they'd love to get a possession back.
I'm not sure why they allowed them to re-kick the first one.
You know, Sacred Heart stepped inside the 10-yard zone to receive it, but that's perfectly legal. Yeah. It's the kicking team that has to wait for it to travel 10 yards before they can touch it. Perhaps the guy kicked it before the whistle blew? All right, well, this kickoff is Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur again. This time they're going to kick it, pooch it a little bit.
Weston Desertel.
Picked up by Weston Desertel, number 88. It goes down at about the Sacred Heart 42-yard line. Not bad field position for the Trojans. First down sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. Looks like 66 is in for the Trojans, so we're going to see a lot more of this eagle formation. .6:57 to go in the second quarter. The score is the Westminster Chargers 14, Sacred Heart 7. I'm repeating the score pretty often. I know you can see it on your screen, but we got folks listening on KBPI. Snap the Fusilier, takes it up the middle. Bad gain there for the Trojans. Looks like he gained about 4 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Sacred Heart looks content to just stick to the game plan and try to wear those kids out. I have to tell you, you got some stout-looking kids over there for Westminster.
Yeah, it looks like the game plan from the beginning of the week was Fusilier run, run, run. I mean, that's just kind of what we've seen so far.
Same formation for the Trojans. Fusilier takes the snap, goes to the right side, cuts up. This time he stopped for a gain of about 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Georgia's starting to sniff that out.
Oh, well, he got a little bit more than I thought there.
Yeah, that was a little generous spot. I'll take it.
Here's our first test. Are we going to be patient enough like they are to run on this down, knowing you're going to try to get it on 4th down, or are we going to try to pass?
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what they decide to do.
Take it hard in there. Eagle left formation. Fusilier waiting to take the snap from Blanchard. He rolls right. Looks like there's someone wide open.
Dax Landry to drop. Yeah, Aaron Lejean was wide open in the middle, but there was no way Fusilier was going to see him.
Well, we got our answer. Sacred Heart threw the ball off of it and had 2 receivers running free. Pass from Fusilier just off the hands there of Landry. That's going to bring up 4th and about 5 for the Trojans. Looks like the Trojans are going to punt. Punter for the Trojans, number 3, Ellis Chapman. That punt is sponsored by Mason Swallow Allstate. Chapman gets the punt off. It sort of skips up right around the 20-yard line and down inside the 20 by the Trojans. Number 88, Weston Desatel. So with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the second quarter, Westminster Chargers 14, Sacred Heart 7. I would, judging from the way that this game is going so far, Sacred Heart really they need to stop them here. They cannot get 2 scores back.
I know it was 4th and 5, but it kind of shows Coach Jacob does have confidence in his defense to make a stop here to go ahead and punt that ball.
Sacred Heart would need to get their chin up and get ready and tackle a little better than they have. A little less grabbing and a little more hitting somebody. Late player on the field for the Chargers. That's going to 1st and 10 for the Chargers on about their 19-yard line. Hand off to the right side to number 2. Gavin Hebert. Looks like he gained a few yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 7 for the Chargers. Chargers have run nothing but split back veer. Sometimes they'll have doubles on one side and sometimes there's a receiver on the other, on each side. Not going to see much else. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock until halftime. Trajan takes the snap, hands it off, and hit the field. Nice play there by number 74.
75, Big Sam. We just haven't had enough of those.
Well, I think Sacred Heart's going to have to start taking some chances on some blitzes and some stunts to try to get them in some negative plays there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 8. Or 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. Seth Garrett's coming in the game to play a little defensive end here. Are they going to run the rollout pass or are they going to run this one up the middle? It's a pass. Number 1 drops back. Frazier throws it. His hands wide on number 12. He's by himself. Number 12 for them is going to, we're going to make it. Oh, I don't know if Wesley Ortego didn't stop him. Nope, they called the touchdown at the end. Number 12, Zeph Frazier, is an 8th grader. And it was thrown by quarterback Zaid Frazier. I'm wondering, since they both begin with Z and they're both Fraziers, if they're not brothers. That was a nice, well-designed play there by the Chargers. With 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go, that makes the score Westminster 20, Sacred Heart 7. Don't panic yet, guys. Sacred Heart gets the ball to start the second half. They're going to get the ball here. They need to score before halftime. Then they'll be right back in this game. That touchdown sponsored by Southwell Hospital and Pete's Food Store. And this extra point coming up is sponsored by T&J Ford. Let's see if they're going to go for 2. Looks like the Chargers are going to go for 2. Be a big extra point. They need to stop here for the Trojans. Someone runs onto the field. That's got to be an emotion. That's going to be a motion penalty.
Ran onto the field and just started running.
It's the second time. They looked like to do it the first time. I'm not real sure how. Number 8, Zach Ortiz just ran off of the sideline and never became set, and they snapped the ball.
You can't do that, dude.
No, you can't do that. I would think Frazier, the quarterback, maybe should have looked around, made sure everyone's in position before he snapped that. Now it's going to be a conversion attempt from about the 8-yard line. Y'all see some scores on the bottom of the telecast from YouTube. Gilpad High is down 7-0 in the second quarter to Louisville. Frazier takes the snap. Looks like the left guard moved early. It's a pass. Everyone seems to be covered. He's throwing it up in the air. Incomplete. And so that extra point is no good. So with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go until half, we've got the Chargers with 20 and Sacred Heart with 7. Sacred Heart's going to get its third possession of the game coming up now.
So some other scores across the state. OC is up 14-0 on Ascension Christian. Basile is down to West St. Mary 16-14 in the second quarter. St. Ed's is up 22-6 in the first quarter against Lincoln Prep. Vermilion Catholic is down 16-7 against Kentwood.
All right, I think we better pay attention to what they're trying to do on special teams here. They try to few little tricks so far as the onside kicks. A little sugar huddle, they call that, and just quickly turn around and kick it. Looks like they might be willing to play this straight. Kicking off for the Chargers, number 1, Zay Frazier. Frazier kicks it in line drive. The fumble been picked up by number 7, Lejean. Comes forward for a couple of yards. Going to be a first down for the Trojans on about their own 37-yard line. That first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab.
Looks like Trojans. Looks like they're going to change up what they're doing now that they're down.
Well, there's only 3 minutes and 39 seconds to go. So perhaps they're going to run a more conventional offense here. Is Liam Vidrine in the game?
Oh, okay.
I'm having a hard time seeing here.
No, he's not. He's on the sideline.
That generally indicates that we're going to run our traditional offense here, which can be anything from 2, 3, or 4 wide, sometimes even 5 wide. Some whistles still on the field. Play clock's already down to 8, although it looks like they may reset it versus making Sacred Heart have to burn a timeout there. I think the Crusaders want to know why they reset the play clock, but all right, here we go. Sacred Heart in a 3 wide receiver set this time, motion across the formation. Usually takes the snap, drops back to throw a pass, steps up. It looks like he's going to take off a run, and there's a flag that came out right around the line of scrimmage on the far side, which could be an indication of holding.
It is holding.
It's going to be holding on the Trojans. I think that's the Trojans' first penalty of the game. Westminster's got at least 4 or 5 penalties so far, but that's the first one on the Trojans. It should bring up 1st and 20 to Sacred Heart.
Oh, okay.
Not where we want to be, David.
No.
I mean, we are a big play team. We're capable of big plays.
We've tried 2 passes on that pass play there. We had a man open in the flats by himself. Pitch and catch, make the catches and finish the runs. Gilroy in motion across the formation. Fusilier takes the snap. It's a quick throw to Weston Desertel. Goes through his hands. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20 for the Trojans. Sierra tried a little slip screen to the right side that time, and it was high. Weston Desertel, who's about 6'6" or 6'7" or so. Looks like Fusilier may have rushed that throw.
Well, then, David, last pass, to Dax Landry, and that one at Weston Desertel. These guys just haven't played first-team snaps this year, putting them in a tough situation in the playoffs.
4 wide receiver set. Fusilier drops back. Look like a start on the Trojans on the slot receiver on the left side. That's going to make it 2nd and 25.
This is not what you want to do if you're the Trojans with under 3 minutes to go before the half.
You absolutely do not want to give them the ball again. You want to get in to halftime and adjust to change something on defense before you give them the ball again. Now, we're capable of doing this. We just need to make a play.
I hate to think the obvious, but we need a big play pretty soon.
It's already down to 13 seconds on the play clock. We still haven't broken the huddle. Sacred Heart needs to hustle to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide receiver set. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Fusilier takes the snap, drop back to pass. Flush to the right. Throw is caught. Nice catch on the play by our number 7. That's Aaron Lejeune. That's about half of it back, I guess, right there.
15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We can't be running 10 yards further than that and then trying to make a pass.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Trojans with about 2 minutes left to go until the first half. Three wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Fusilier in the pistol with Duos next to him. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Steps up, throws it deep, and incomplete. That was intended that time for number 5, Seth Gilroy. That's going to bring up 4th and long for the Trojans.
That could have been a touchdown play if it had stayed outside.
Sacred Heart's going to be forced to punt with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Back deep point for Sacred Heart is number 3, Ellis Chapman.
It's a scam. It's all a scam.
Good snap. Good kick. Takes a Sacred Heart bounce all the way down to about the 27, 28 yard line. That punt was sponsored by Nason Swallow Allstate. It's going to be first down for the Chargers on their own 28 yard line with 1 minute and 31 seconds to go in the first half. Just looking at the body language of the Trojans right now, they look very flat. I think very stunned at how this is going so far.
Yeah.
And it all started with the first drive, unfortunately. I mean, it took the whole first quarter. And
gave up at minimum 14, 15 play drive and then back-to-back big plays and one of them being a pass.
Yep.
Westminster in the split back. Trojans takes the snap, hands it off to number 5, who's immediately hit the backfield.
Sam again.
Number 75, Sam LaFleur. Looks like that's going to be a timeout called by Sacred Heart. It's their second timeout, I believe. Oh. Loss of a couple yards at least on the play there. I'm not sure where he's exactly playing, but it looks like he shot a gap and just made the right call. It's the second time LaFleur busts through the line like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the most energy that Sacred Heart has shown tonight.
It's just been unfortunate that every big play has been converted by the Chargers.
And look, you got to give them credit. They're well disciplined. They didn't flinch. They're a young team. 4th and 2, no problem. We're going to get 4.
Yeah, they've bounced back from every penalty they got too.
All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and about 11 for the Chargers. Deep in their own territory, but their own 25 yard line. Westminster will line up in there. Split back veer with Trojans at quarterback and number 2, Gavin Hebert, and number 5, Pierce Gable at running back. Handoff to the right side. Tackled immediately, and is number 2, Gavin Hebert. Sacred Heart uses its 3rd and final timeout, I believe. Showing a little life on defense. Maybe we've changed something. Maybe we've seen something. Yep. That timeout and the timeout before was sponsored by Evangeline Bank, Silas Lahe, Level, and TC.
Hey, Trojan fans. This is Joe Rogan. I watch the Blue and Gold Sports Network from time to time, and wow, I love your Trojan spirit. You Cajuns really know how to do it right. I'll be watching. Go Trojans!
I watch all your games on BGSN. It's huge. The Blue and Gold Sports Network is tremendous. Watching sports is great again. Sacred Heart is better than ever. Good luck today, and go Trojans!
Thankfully, the president had time to give the Blue and Gold Network a shout out after reopening the government. That's nice. Minute and 16 seconds left to go in the first half. Sacred Heart is out of timeouts. It is 3rd and 10 for the Chargers, who are running a guy off and back on the field even after they've already broken the huddle.
The officials know the
Trajan on descent and takes the snap. Looks like it's a toss to the side.
Well, that's a hold.
That should have been a hold there.
Okay.
And he is going to bust it, and he is going to be going all the way.
Looks like there may be a flag right around midfield, maybe?
I mean,
I don't see a flag on the field,
Okay.
but they're acting like there is a flag. Nobody seems to be very excited here for Westminster.
There's a flag at midfield.
Yeah, look like
And it's on Westminster. It is on
But
Westminster.
there should have been a flag 30 yards before that. Unless that is what he called. I mean, it was clear.
The initial indication by the white hat is that it is on the Chargers.
I think it's going to be I don't know if it happened around the 50-yard line or if it happened around the line of scrimmage.
I mean, there was a clear hold at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, there was. However, they had a lead blocker that had no one to block when he came around the left side of the defense there either. Looks like it's going to be in some sort of illegal blocking on the Chargers. It's going to back them up 10 yards. That's going to make it 3rd and 20. They must have gotten the call you saw there, Damien, that hold at the line of scrimmage right at the point of attack there. They held our right defensive end. So 1 minute and 3 seconds to go until half. The score is the Westminster Chargers 20, Sacred Heart 7. Westminster has the ball right at their 20-yard line, and it is 3rd and 20. Westminster in a split back veer. It's a toss to the right side. Looks like they cut him back this time. Uh-oh. Broke a tackle, and they gained about 12 yards on the play, but it's going to be 4th and 8. They stayed in bounds. The clock's going to continue to run. The 40-second play clock. Once they set the ball, they still haven't set up. They've set the ball. We're going to have to punt it with about 10 seconds to go, unless they're going to try to run a play. I think Westminster has 1 timeout remaining. If I'm there, I'm assuming they're going to run it all the way down to 1 second or even no seconds, and then burn their timeout right before it's a delay of game. Talk about it and figure out what they're going to do. Trojans have their punt return team in with number 3, Ellis Chapman, deep to return the punt.
Yeah.
10.5 seconds to go until half. That's going to be a timeout by the Chargers, sponsored by Silas Lahe, Level, and TC, and the Evangeline Bank.
Cheers, Trojans. It's Paul. There's no coincidence that the Bloody Beatles and Blue and Gold Sports Network start with the letter B. 2 of the bloody best today, mate. And it's hard to argue that we aren't the best band of all time. Just like this year's Sacred Heart, Trojan Blokes and Lassie teams. But it's a tad naff, you guys have no football. Soccer. And seriously, how can we bring back instruments to the band? I mean, rock and roll is gonna last forever anyway. Peace and love, always. Paul.
All right, welcome back, folks. It is 4th and 8. It looks like the Chargers are getting ready to punt. Ellis Chapman is deep for the Trojans. There's 10 and a half seconds left on the clock until half. Both teams are out of timeouts, and for the first time tonight, the Chargers will punt. Yep, it's a good snap. It's a line drive that hits someone from Sacred Heart in the back. They can stop the clock with about 5.5 seconds left. Sacred Heart will have the ball.
It's like this until cover.
Yeah,
It slow.
it was a line drive. I mean, I don't know how it missed. It got over the line of scrimmage. It hit somebody at Sacred Heart 10 yards down the field in the middle of the pack. Sacred Heart luckily recovered that. All right, there's enough time to maybe make a throw towards the end zone.
Yeah, great instincts, by the kid from Sacred Heart to pick up the ball.
You had to figure what in the world just hit me in the back right there. It's first down, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Let's see what Sacred Heart's got as far as, do we have this, what is it? Right Berlin and the Blue Glass Miracle. Looks like they got Seth Gary on the bottom of the screen and Weston Desatel on the top. 5 wide receivers set. Fuselier takes the snap, drops back to throw, rolls to his left, and is going to get sacked. And that's going to end the half. And that is a microcosm of how that first half sort of went for Sacred Heart there. So at the end of the second quarter, at halftime, we have a score of Westminster, the Chargers 20, Sacred Heart 7. Let's go down to a sideline interview with David Dare.
All right, Coach. Down 20-7. What's going to be the second half adjustments, and hopefully the Trojans can come out here with a victory. Let the fans know.
We're going to have to adjust the front, adjust our reads, our angles. It's split back veer. It's tough to defend. I said it to the kids that you got to be able to weather the storm in the first half because you can't mimic how fast it hits you at practice. We come out in our heavy set and we go and we score, and then, we end up getting stopped. And once you start playing from behind against a veer offense, it makes it really tough because they control the clock. So we have to come out. We're going to have to get stops early. We got to get them in first, second and long, third and long. But we can't. We got to have eye discipline on the back end, man. We busted should have been a man coverage, which is something that we can't do. And so if we come out and play how we're supposed to play, then we'll be all right. So.
Thank you. Good luck. Go Trojans.
All right. Thank you, Coach Jacob, for that interview. So once again, at half, the score is Westminster 20, Sacred Heart 7. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network on YouTube and listening to the Acadiana Sports Leader, KVPI.
Our Trojans carry that legacy with every play, every tackle, and every touchdown. Just like our team, our community deserves strong support, and that's where Savoy Medical Center steps in. Visit Savoy Family Healthcare, Ville Platte Family Care, Mamu Family Care, and our newest clinic, Savoy Internal Medicine. These trusted clinics have hometown heart. From pediatrics to chronic care, we're here for your family, your health, and your future. Savoy Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vale invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans! Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Randy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details. This game is brought to you in part by Total Automotive, 610 Tate Cove Road in Ville Platte. Total Automotive is your go-to place for all automotive repairs, tires, AC service, and much more. Total Automotive is an authorized CarQuest auto parts dealer featuring everything you need to get you back on the road with confidence. Total Automotive is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to noon. Go Trojans! Total Automotive in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-7771.
Do you know that Brown's Furniture has access to every single recliner, sofa, reclining chair, and sectional made by Lazy Boy? And that means if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it. At Brown's, you'll be amazed by the styles and color selection from Lazy Boy, including reclining sofas that'll knock your socks off, and recliners and motion furniture that gives a whole new meaning to comfort. So, if Lazy Boy makes it, you can get it through Brown's. That's Brown's Furniture Showplace, all locations.
The Law Office of Jacob Fuselier is pleased to sponsor this broadcast of Trojan Athletics. With offices in Ville Platte, Jacob Fuselier offers quality legal services to this community. So please call 363-6661 for all your legal needs, and let's go Trojans.
Get ready for fishing season with the outdoor experts at Industrial Service and Supply.
I got the fishing poles. We got crickets, worms, and shiners. Yay! We need yo-yos too.
Get life jackets, sunglasses, artificial, frozen, and live bait, and everything else you need for your fishing trip. And don't forget your fishing license.
I can catch and release or put them in the grease.
Reel in everything all under one roof. Visit Industrial Service and Supply in Ville Platte, only minutes away from Millers Lake and Chico State Park.
This is Coach Joey Swallow. If you're looking to get an edge on your game, I'm here to help you. I specialize in all aspects of baseball, softball training, as well as confidence training. Also, don't forget about Big Cat Sports Cards and Comics for all your hobby needs. From vintage to modern players or comics, I have what you're looking for. Big Cat Sports Cards, always buying, selling, and trading.
fondest memories are those centered around people we care about. Fishing with Grandpa, hunting with Dad, cooking on the porch, or just sitting by a fire and telling the good old stories. Being around the people that we trust, we respect, and whom we know will always be there to help us when we need them. Just like the Evangeline Bank. Just like an old friend or family member. It's our heritage. It's who we are. It's what makes Evangeline, well, Evangeline.
Level and TC Materials are proud to sponsor the Sacred Heart Trojans this season. The team at Level and TC Materials is committed to providing exceptional quality and service for all of your dirt work, land clearing, and leveling needs. From limestone, fill sand and topsoil, to house pads, driveways, and grading, Level and TC Materials has got you covered. Contact us today and go Trojans.
Best of luck to the Sacred Heart Trojans from Nason Swallow Allstate and the Swallow family. Allstate Insurance Agent Nason Swallow is now open for business and ready to serve you. Born and raised in Ville Platte, Nason is committed to providing our community and surrounding areas with the best insurance products and services. A local agent that you can count on to help protect all that matters in life. The friendly staff at Nason Swallow Allstate will set your mind at ease and will even do the switching and paperwork for you. Stop by or call today. Nason Swallow Allstate, 222 North Chautauqua Street in Ville Platte. Call 337-363-6767.
HealthWorks Rehab is ready to get you back into the game. Physical therapists Andy Poche, David Vidrine, Clay Landreneau, and Austin Dufresne are pleased to sponsor this broadcast for the Do or Die Trojan family. Call for an appointment at our Ville Platte Clinic, 1477 West LaSalle Street, phone number 363-2600, or in Mamou at Savoie Medical Center, phone number 4680460, or at Magnolia Therapeutics, phone number 5062294. That's HealthWorks Rehab, helping every body work.
Hi everyone, I'm State Representative Rhonda Butler for District 38, and I want to congratulate the healthcare providers at Mercy Regional Medical Center for being champions of patient safety. You reduced hospital readmissions by 43% in 1 year, and you continue to make significant improvements.
We focused on congestive heart failure patients who nationally have a very high risk of readmissions.
We've been able to make adjustments to keep those patients who used to show up every 2 to 3 weeks in the hospital, now treating them as an outpatient and keeping them out of the hospital long term.
Perry's Tire and Service, a proud supporter of the Sacred Heart Trojans, would like to remind everyone of their services. In addition to tires, Perry's Tire Service offers oil changes, brake services, alignments, and minor engine repair. They are located at 903 West Lincoln Road in Ville Platte. Give Kevin a call at 337-363-5621 for all of your automotive maintenance needs. Perry's Tire and Service will keep you rolling.
In Ville Platte, football is more than a sport, it's a tradition. And at Sacred Heart, our Trojans carry that legacy with every play, every tackle, and every touchdown. Just like our team, our community deserves strong support, and that's where Savoie Medical Center steps in. Visit Savoie Family Healthcare, Ville Platte Family Care, Mamou Family Care, and our newest clinic, Savoie Internal Medicine. These trusted clinics have hometown heart. From pediatrics to chronic care, we're here for your family, your health, and your future. Savoie Medical Center, our family, healing yours.
T&J Ford, located at 1231 West Main Street in Ville Platte, wishes the Sacred Heart Trojans the best of luck. At T&J Ford, we're proud to serve the people of Ville Platte and surrounding communities with some of the most popular vehicles around Louisiana. We have a top-notch selection of brand-new vehicles to choose from, as well as an extensive inventory of pre-owned vehicles. Come by and check out our selection of crossovers, SUVs, and trucks. Plus, we have an in-house parts and service department for all your needs. That's T&J Ford. Call 337-363-2153. Or visit our website at tjfordinc.com.
This game is being brought to you by Vidrine's Ace Hardware, located in Ville Platte and Rain. Go by and see Cody, Louise, Phillip, and the staff for all your hardware needs. Vidrine's is fully stocked with paint, mulch, grills, plumbing supplies, lawn and garden supplies, hunting supplies, electrical supplies, and much more. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Go Trojans! Good luck, Trojans. From Capital Planning in Ville Platte, owners Todd, Marcus, and Amy Vail invite you to come in or call today. Capital Planning offers life insurance, retirement planning, tax planning, investments, and more. Capital Planning has been helping customers since 1989. They're located at 616 West Main Street in Ville Platte, or give them a call at 337-363-1797. Their office hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They hope to see you soon. Go Trojans! Go Trojans from Dr. Brandon Fontenot and staff, located at 421 Jack Miller Road in Ville Platte. Dr. Brandon provides internal medicine services along with all of your endoscopy needs. Dr. Brandon accepts most major insurances and is currently accepting new patients. So give them a call today at 337-363-5684. And once again, go Trojans! Dr. Jake LaFleur is a proud supporter of Sacred Heart Trojan Athletics. His practice covers primary care for adults, including annual wellness visits, high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer screenings, and more. Call his office at 337-363-7036 or come by 503 Jack Miller Road to schedule an appointment. Most insurances are accepted. Go Trojans!
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5 KVPI.
All right, folks. Welcome back. You're listening to the bi-district playoff game between the Westminster Chargers and the Sacred Heart Trojans. You're listening on KVPI or you're watching on YouTube, the Blue and Gold Sports Network. Please consider making a donation. It'll all those donations go straight back to the players or to go out and help the Trojans program. Let's look at some of the scores from halftime. Opelousas Catholic is up 21-0 on Ascension Christian. Basil's winning at half against West St. Mary. Bulldogs are down 21-0 in the second quarter to Laurelville. St. Ed's is up 30-12 on Lincoln Prep. The Kangaroos of Kentwood are up 16-7 on the Vermilion Catholic Eagles, the defending state champions. I'd say from the first half, guys, one of the things we sort of feared about this team is fear the veer and wearing you out and limiting your possessions. And I think that's what we've seen a lot of so far in the first half.
Well, the Trojans haven't taken advantage of the possessions either outside the first drive. So I think, this is the big thing is Trojans get the ball at halftime. You need a score in this possession because you don't know how many possessions you're going to have the rest of the game.
Well, legitimate possessions in the first half. Sacred Heart had three possessions in the first half. They're down 2 scores, so they better score in that first one. I would say that's a pretty solid assessment there.
Yeah, I just think it goes back to the very first possession. Sacred Heart held them to four downs 3 different times, but yet allowed them to convert on 4 downs, and that's just That's just backbreakers, even if it's early in the ball game.
It is. Yeah, I agree with you, Elliot. And one of the things that has me most concerned is those in that first drive we held them 3-4 yards a pop, and the other two drives it was 6-7 yards a pop, or they would bust a long one. We're not. I don't find we're tackling very well. We're grabbing more than putting our body on the kid and bringing him down.
Yeah, and we mentioned number 5, the freshman Gable. That's a strong, big kid. I mean, you're gonna have to tackle him with your body, and not with your arm. Yeah.
Yeah. That interview we had at halftime was sponsored by Capital Planning and Associates and Board Lawns Furniture. This second half kickoff is going to be sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. And if I'm Sacred Heart, I'm paying attention because the Chargers do some trickery on their kickoffs.
Yeah.
We've got about 5 seconds to go before we get the whistle to blow and we start the second half of this by-district playoff game. Kicking off for Westminster generally is number 1, the quarterback, Zay Frazier. There's the whistle. Toe meets leather. It's a pooch to the right side.
Jax
Picked up by Jax Fontenot. Tries to go to the right side.
He's taken down.
Looks like he's brought down at about the 28, 29-yard line of Sacred Heart. So I think the Chargers would take that as far as starting field position. Covered very well there by the Chargers. Looks like I see Liam Beatrine in the game. Is that right? Nope, that's not Liam in the game.
That's Landon Fontenot, I think.
It's Landon. Okay, so it looks like
no, that's Weston.
They'll come out in their more traditional look, a 2 wide receiver set with Seth at blocking back, it looks like.
Yeah.
On the left side. Jax Fontenot out there on the right. Weston Desautel move back in to play tight end on the right side. So Sacred Heart's going to go with a tight end to the right and 2 wide receivers with a blocking back to the left. Looks like a pro set almost. Got the quarterback's taking it from a pistol. Fuselier takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Nice run there by Duos. He's still going, still fighting, still going.
Nice run.
Nice run there by Duos. Showed a lot of determination there.
He gained about another 3 or 4 yards with somebody holding on to his ankle.
When it was all said and done, looks like it was a gain of about 8 on the play. Bring up second and, well, I'd say a long or a short 2. Trojans stay in their traditional set. Got 1 wide receiver to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tight end to the right. Fuselier takes the snap, hands it off to Duos, who looks like he's going to be...
I think he's going to be short.
Oh, no, it looks like he got a first down for the Trojans right there, up to about the 39-yard line.
Let's see.
Yep. That first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. We're already down to 15 seconds on the play clock. We're still in the huddle. Down to 10, break the huddle. Looks like we've got 2 wide receivers to the near side. Fuselier's going to take the snap, hand it off to Duos up the middle, who's met immediately by number 51, Michael Landry, a junior for the
he just came in on
Chargers.
Great tackle in the backfield.
And he got to him before Duos could get much of a head of steam there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. On their own 39-yard line with about 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Once again, if you're just listening in, the score is the Westminster Chargers 20, Sacred Heart 7. Just starting the third quarter. Initial possession for the Trojans. 3 wide receiver set. Fuselier takes the snap, drops back to pass. It's a quick pass to number 6, Jax Fontenot.
Looked like it was hit at the line of scrimmage.
Looks like it was tipped. It's going to make it 3rd and 10 for the Trojans.
I think if you can get it to 4th and short right here, you almost have to go for it at this point.
Yeah, that was tipped to the line of scrimmage there. So 3rd and 10. Let's see what Coach Tracy is going to call here. Got a 3 wide receiver set. Fusilier is going to take the snap. It rolls to his right. Looks like it's going to be a flood play. Throws to the middle guy. It's caught. Jack Fontenot makes one guy miss, and nice gain. First down for the Trojans.
Nice catch and run by Jack Fontenot.
That first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. That was a rollout and flood play to the left, and the middle deep out guy was Jax. And that was a nice throw there by Fusilier, and good catch by Jax. Maybe that can get the quarterback going, get him in a little rhythm. You're the Trojans.
Yeah, and that they just haven't done it yet tonight, but
a clutch 3rd down conversion.
All right, 1st and 10. Looks like there's 10 seconds on the play clock. We've got time. 3 wide receivers set again. Usually takes the snap. It's going to be a kill quarterback keep to the right side. Gains about 2 yards on the play, looks like. Give him 3. We'll call it 2nd and 7 for the Trojans. Initial possession in the second half. They got the ball down to the Chargers' 40-yard line. That play looked like it was going to be run out of the Eagle, the whole quarterback keep, but it was run out of a more traditional set. Once again, Sacred Heart's in a 3 wide receiver set. Usually takes the snap, drops back to throw. Pass complete to number 7, Aaron Lejean.
He's still going.
Nice little slant route right there. Good throw and catch by the Trojans.
Should be a first down.
Yep.
Things are moving.
See, they have called for the change. That first down is going to be sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab. Sacred Heart's down to about the 31-yard line of the Chargers. Nice catch there by Lejean. Usually takes the snap, hands it off to Duos up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's still going, still on his feet. Going to be another nice run there by Duos. Sacred Heart looks to be throwing the pass to setting up the run here on this drive. That's going to be a first down sponsored by Ace Hardware and Healthworks Rehab, and that's going to bring the Trojans into the red zone sponsored by Brown's Furniture.
So the more traditional offense seems to be more effective.
It looks like we're first and 10, 1st and goal at the 10. 2 wide receivers set for the Trojans. Fusilier takes the snap, hands it to Duos left side. It's back up the middle, still on his feet, pushing hard. Looks like he gained about 6, 7 yards on the play.
Yep. He's inside the 5 for sure.
Yeah, looked like he got it almost down to where the hash is or the little marker is for the extra point.
Heavy package coming in.
Liam Vidrine came in. That's an indication generally that's going to be that eagle formation. That run-heavy package that Sacred Heart had to start the game in the first quarter, but they had a successful drive. Duos lined up behind Fusilier this time. Hands the ball to Duos up the middle. Pushing hard. Looks like he might have got in. Touchdown, Trojan. Touchdown sponsored by Saba Hospital and Teats Food Store. Well, guys, this is what Sacred Heart had to do to get back in this game. But the real test is going to be coming up when we get on defense.
Yeah. Still got to make the stop.
The extra point is sponsored by T&J Ford. It's going to be Chapman kicking with Fusilier holding the snap that usually comes from Lane Jobert. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So it's 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Sacred Heart takes the initial second half possession, marches all the way down, and makes the score the Chargers 20, Sacred Heart 14. What y'all thought about the offense that time, guys? A little better?
Much more efficient. Huge third down catch and run like Jack Fontenot.
I think it set up the entire drive. I really do.
Yeah, it kind of changed the momentum. Looked like that drive was about to die.
I'll say this: I liked usually handing the ball to Duos, even when they have a package, versus keeping it like he had done most of the first half. I feel like he needs to be able to throw the ball, and he needs to be not dead tired from running the whole time. Chapman kicks it off. It's going to roll out of bounds, which will probably give the Chargers the ball on the 35-yard line. That kickoff was sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie and Dr. Jake.
So this is where the Trojans got to dig deep. You gotta find something that maybe you haven't found all year, and you got to give it 110%, especially seniors.
Let's see if they make any sort of adjustments on defense. Sacred Heart started in a 5-man line with the linebackers about 4 or 5 yards off the ball. Looks like they got Sam LaFleur in there and Bigley and Vidrine and Ashton Boner right there. They're going to go a 3-man front.
Yeah, Lane Gilbert moved to inside linebacker with Duos.
While we're moving the ball back to the 40-yard line. Okay. Hold on, the chains are not set, guys. Hold on. Now the chains are set. So the Chargers up.
That's some confusion.
Oh, the referees gave him the ball on the 35-yard line on a kickoff out of bounds and then decided to move it up to the 40 for some reason. They're explaining that to Coach Gable over there for Chargers. Chargers are going to come out in a split back veer, and number 2 and number 5 are going to get the ball up the middle a good bit. 5 up the middle. Hold on to number 5 there. Nice initial hit there, and second surge. Nice job by number 11, Ashton Duos right there. And number 60, Lane Jobert. They moved Jobert, it looks like, to inside linebacker.
Yeah.
I think Mayu gave it a shot, but I don't think his leg was his foot was cooperating.
Just watching the instant replays, he looked like he just could not put any pressure on that.
He couldn't push off and push any sort of physicality into the tackle. It didn't look like. That's right. So we're still in a 5-man line. Ellis Chapman playing safety, only 7 yards deep. Toss to the outside. That's a hold on number 5.
Yep, thank you.
Did they throw the flag? They did throw a flag.
Flag, yeah.
Okay, because I can see Seth's jersey number 5.
Yeah, it turned around.
It was off the side of him. You're not supposed to have a number under your armpit, but that's where it was.
Yeah, they've.
He's on this replay. He's the end on the 4 side. You can see him grab his arm and pull it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There, number 2 just grabs him and pulls him.
Yeah, they've held every outside run they've had.
I saw number 1 for us good episode. That's Thomas Desertel, the defensive backs.
He's on the sideline now, which is where we don't want him. He looks kind of shaken up.
Let's hope we figured out whatever coverage they got blown at one pass play. There is a chance we see it here. Going to bring up 2nd and 18 for the Chargers. Sacred Heart could get a little bit of momentum. We can get a stop here. Chargers in the split back veer with twins to the right. It's a pass. It's a run. One's taken off, and he's a lot of green in front of him. Lot of green in front of him. And he's going to take it and cut back to the middle and go all the way. Nice run there by Zay Prejean. It was a simple rollout, and we had no one in between him and the goal line. And then now we've got some of the Westminster players making some motions towards the crowd.
Yeah.
Not too sure why. Big plays. That's 3 so far that the Chargers have had. Yes. That touchdown sponsored by Savoy Hospital and Teats Food Store, and this extra point, which it looks like they're going to go for 2, is sponsored by T&J Ford. Perhaps the quarterback's a little tired from that long run. Takes the snaps to dive to number 5. Hey, well, it looks like they stopped him.
Yeah.
So with 5.5 minutes roughly to go in the third quarter, the score is the Westminster Chargers 26, the Sacred Heart Trojans 14. Both teams had the ball once and scored. Westminster on a big play. And Sacred Heart had them on 2nd and 18. And it was just you talk about when you play man coverage, you hear, like, if you watch any football on Sundays, they talk about, when I was watching the Jets play the Patriots last night, and you have man coverage and you have a quarterback who can run. When receivers all run off and the DBs all run with him, when that quarterback breaks contain, nobody's there.
And that's what happened right there.
That was on a 2nd and 18 too. So again, making big plays off of penalties.
This kickoff is sponsored by Total Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. Sacred Heart would be wise to be on their toes for this kickoff. And to Pooch again to the left side. Looks like it's going to roll out of bounds, which should give.
So
it's going to depend on whether Sacred Heart touched it. If Sacred Heart touched the ball and went out of bounds, we get the ball where it went out of bounds. If we did not, then we have the option of taking it at the 40-yard line or having them re-kick it. Let's see where they're going to spot it. You can hear the coach from Westminster screaming all the way from over here. He touched it. He touched it. That's why it's a significant thing whether Sacred Heart touched the ball. It's about a 15-yard difference in field position, looks like. Or is with a flag on the side. If that's where it went out, he's going to have him re-kick it. If we touched it, he has the option of having him re-kick it. All right, looks like they're going to say Sacred Heart did touch the ball, and we're going to take it at about the 35-yard line rather than the 40. Not a tremendous difference.
No.
Looks like we're going to run our traditional set offense again. You see Liam Vidrine on the sideline.
If we could just get back to that traditional defense from the first 4 games of the season.
Trojans come out in a 2 wide receiver set, strong to the right. Usually takes a snap, hands it off to Duos, I'm assuming, up the middle. He gained a couple of yards on the play at most. That first down was sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. They gained 3 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 7. Trojans break the huddle. It looks like it's a 3 wide receiver set with 2 to the far side and 1 to the near side. Duos next to Fusilier. Fusilier takes the snap, rolls to the right. It's going to be a flood again. Probably Jacks again. Yep. Caught. The middle guy is eating him up on that flood route, on the flood play to the right side or left, either way. That's going to be a first down for the Trojans, sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. That game brings the ball up to about the 47-yard line, their own 47-yard line. The Trojans. 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. The score: Chargers 26, Trojans 14. The Trojans are driving. Usually takes the snap, hands to Duos to the left side. Big hole up the middle. Close quickly. It looked like he had a hole there for a second. Looks like Duos gained about 4 yards on the play. We have 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
Duos has been effective early in the second half, running the football, so.
Well, he's one of those guys. He's going to make them pay for tackling. But at this point, we're down 2 scores, and time is not on our side.
Sacred Heart comes out in a strong right formation with 2 wide receivers. Usually takes the snap. Looks like it's a busted play. Something wasn't right there. That was a busted play. Sacred Heart's going to lose a big chunk of yardage on there. I'm not real sure what happened there. It looked like half of the team was running one play and the other half was running another play.
Definitely a busted play.
Yeah, 5 just came in unblocked, untouched.
It looked to me like the way the line was blocking, it was supposed to be a counter to the left side, but the running back took off to the right, and Fusilier had nowhere to go. The only thing he could have done there was try to step up and try to follow the lead blocker. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Trojans. Trojans are going to call a timeout. Talk about this. This is important. Sacred Heart's they've got to score. They've got to get this first down some kind of way in 2 plays. The timeout sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahe, Level and TC.
Punt the ball right now, and what is Westminster Lafayette going to do? Do an 8-minute drive or hit a big play and score? I mean, you got to score right here. We've only stopped them once.
And that was at the end of the half.
Yeah.
When there was less than a minute to go, I think they were just trying to burn clock there. We have not really stopped them yet, if you ask. I think if you ask most folks.
This timeout could be crucial too. And, you know, in a game like this, you need to hold on to those timeouts at the end of the ball game.
Right. Big 3rd and 15 here for the Trojans with a 3 wide receiver set. Duos next to Fusilier. Duos goes in motion. Fusilier drops back, throws to Duos in the flat. He's going to have to make some people miss to gain a bunch of yards here. He managed to get it to about 4th and 9. He gained about 6 on the play.
4 down territory?
No, it doesn't look like it. They're punting.
Looks like Sacred Heart's going to punt. Well,
I'm just giving up.
Well, no, I don't. Why is Lane Jobert back to punt versus Ellis?
Because Ellis is still not 100%. Got a hip flexor, so it's kind of makes it difficult for him to punt.
All right, punt's going to be well short. He's going to take a Sacred Heart roll down at about the 27-yard line. That punt brought to you by Nason Swallow Allstate. So with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, the score is the Westminster Chargers 26, Sacred Heart Trojans 14.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
God.
Okay. Right. Excellent. Woo!
Difficult to find the words to say. Turnover has to happen for us to have a shot here.
Yeah.
At some point in the rest of this game.
At this point, yeah.
Split back veer, handoff to number 2. Maybear, who gains a couple yards on the play.
Yeah, the last thing that can happen here is a drive like the opening drive of the ball game.
If the opening drive of the ball game happens here, Sacred Heart's going to get the ball with 2 minutes to go in the game and down 3 scores. So, yeah, that'd be finished. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 7 for the Chargers. Trojans in a 5-man line, 5-man front with 2 linebackers. Hand off to number 5 to the left side. Looks like they got him corralled this time. Gained 1 or 2 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And this is one of the defining plays of this game coming up right here, in my view.
Yes.
They cannot let them get even 6 yards on this and make it 4th and 1.
Yeah.
Cannot. And our guys hopefully have fixed their coverages to where we're going to cover the guys in man-to-man. And I don't know, I guess you have to keep a spy on the quarterback. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5
roll out to the right.
KVPI.
Looks like quarterback's going to dump it off to number 5, who's knocked out of bounds right away, right at about.
It's going to be close.
No, it looks like if he caught it in bounds, it looks like it's going to be enough for first down for the Chargers.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live.
And I'm not simple little flood play again to the right side. Looked like everyone was, this guy's covered here.
Nobody.
Bill toss, and that's definitely a catch and a first down.
Only 8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We're running out of time.
Looks like they needed to change the clock because they ran the clock a little bit down to 28 seconds before the half, but then they adjusted it up to 52 seconds.
It looks like Coach Jacob is asking something about the spot.
But it's a little late now.
And I'm looking at.
They've already moved the chains.
Yeah, the spot looked short of where where he needed to be for the first down.
He needed to get to the 37-yard line. Looks like the pass is caught at the 37.5, 38-yard line. That's a first down. Nice look there. You could see he had a left foot down inbounds at about the 37 3/4 yard line. Actually got shorted about half a yard on it. It was a first down. Straight back veer again. Handoff up the middle to number 5. Freshman, Tierce Gable.
The kid don't look like a freshman. That's a typical freshman.
I'm wondering if that's maybe the coach's son?
I believe so.
Looks like Dad might have started him in the weight room when he was about 4.
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
He is a very, very good sized kid. Saw him in their pre thing that they had at St. Thomas More. He spoke well, smart kid, big, strong looking kid. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers. Toss to the outside to Gable again. Turned him back inside, but he gained about 34 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 4. That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter.
But there will be.
All right, at the end of 3 quarters, the score is the Westminster Lafayette Chargers 26, the Sacred Heart Trojans 14. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Chargers when we come back from about their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
All year you could see this match coming like a collision course. Boom, right to the ground. The right goes to the left. This guy crosses here, he crosses here. They have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to. And boom, the ball's there. You see that hole right there? He sees it and knows that he can get all the way to the goal line with it.
Wow.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord, thank you, Jesus.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5 KVPI.
Welcome back, folks. It's the beginning of the fourth quarter in the bi-district playoffs. It's a big 3rd and 4 right now. They're still setting the chains for the Westminster Chargers. Score in the game is Westminster 26, Sacred Heart 14. 12 minutes to go.
4-down territory?
Absolutely. It's been 4-down territory from their own 20-yard line since the game started.
They're punting it once, and it was a line drive.
Lead to the left side. Looks like he's going to get enough for a first down. It's going to be a first down for the Chargers. They needed 4 to gain 5. That same little lead to their offensive right side. They've been using that play pretty regular in that position whenever they needed it on big 3rd and 4th downs. Clock's just ticking away with 11:40 to go. Trojans need something to happen here. The Chargers are in no hurry.
No, they're going to run it down as low as they can every play.
Trajan hands off.
Yep.
Oh, to number 2, Abear. Nice tackle there by number 3, Ellis Chapman. Unfortunately, it's about 6 yards down the field.
Yeah, when your safeties are making tackles, that's never a good sign.
It's going to bring up second and about 4 for the Chargers. Now into Trojan territory, the Trojan 44-yard line. I'm not sure the Trojans are going to have an answer here, guys. Hand off to number 2, Abear again.
When you think a score here, it's over?
It's not over. We have to keep all our listeners and all our viewers on. It's not nearly over. It's like it's third and about 6 inches or so. So they have 2 downs to get this. If you wanted to call a play action pass, this might not be the worst time to call it. Although they just completely dominating us on the line of scrimmage, it looks like at this point. Hand off to number 5, who's not hit until 4 yards past the line of scrimmage by Duals. It's going to be a first down for the Chargers. The clock will continue to run.
Sacred Heart's in dire need of a turnover.
Yeah. So a penalty on them, a turnover, something.
Yeah, the chances are pretty slim of that happening with the offense they're running.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Chargers. Split back veer. You've got Abear and Gable behind Prejean. Hands it off to Abear, who's still pushing, gets about 5 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Quiet on the crowd over here for the Sacred Heart. There's not to say it's hard. Listen, it's hard to watch this kind of football. You might enjoy paint drying a little bit more.
Oh,
But it is effective.
Oh, okay.
Some disbelief right now.
Oh,
What's
okay.
going on?
Hand off to Gable of the middle, who's busted a couple of tackles, is almost busted another one, but looks like he got enough for the first down there. Chapman, slow to get up there. No, maybe we stopped him short. It'd be 3rd and about 2 for the Chargers. Clock continues to run. It's down to 8 minutes.
So
Sacred Heart 2 possessions down at this point.
we'll be looking at a dodge
And
left, a dodge right.
reeling on defense. It's going to be a lead to the right side if it's been anything else. The dive and the number 2. That is Gavin Abear, and that's going to be a first down for the Chargers.
Well,
Growing up, I had seen shirts or heard fear, the veer, and I really never knew what that was talking about. Never really paid attention a whole bunch. I'm seeing it right now, right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wear you out on defense, but on offense, if the dive is not really right behind you as an offensive lineman, you can kind of relax on that play.
Yeah.
Because it's so fast and bang, right there. Minimal gain there for the Chargers. Looked like they gained about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and they gained 2, I'd say. 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7.
And if you know you're going to go for it on 4th down, you just need 2 or 3 yards of play, and you get a first down every 4 plays.
Yep. It's
I think the Trojans failing to stop the Chargers. That first drive just it really just set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, momentum's a big thing.
Yep.
Hand off to the left side. Looks like the Trojans stopped them pretty good there. But it's another gain of about 2 or 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. So they got two plays to get 5 yards. Tom Sacred Heart gets the ball back at this point. There's going to be less than 5 minutes to go in the game, even if they stop them. They're going to be 2 possessions down with 5 minutes to go in the game, even if they stop them here.
One of the Trojans would have just been better off with onside kicks.
I will say we are tackling a little better in this quarter.
Yeah.
Westminster takes the play clock down underneath 5. Looks like it's going to be a lead to the left side with number 2. He's going to push hard. Looks like he may have gotten close to the first down.
He's going to be just shy, it looks like, according to the four judge.
That'll put him inside the red zone, sponsored by Brown's Furniture. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.5 yards. And it's do or die time. It is do or die time for the Trojans. They have got to stop this play.
Yep.
And all game long, they've been running it. It's a lead to number 2 on the right side with number 5 as the lead blocker. Let's see what they do here. If they try to draw us off sides, it might really work here. They might bring it all the way down and call a timeout right before the play clock expires, and that's what they do.
Yes.
It's a smart timeout there by Coach Cable for the Chargers. That timeout sponsored by Evangeline Bank and Silas Lahi, Level MTC. The listeners out there, there's 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go. Westminster has the ball on the 17-yard line, and they have a 2-touchdown lead. But it is 4th and 1.5 yards. It's a must stop here for Sacred Heart.
Do we have some other scores, local scores? Basile, Ville Platte, St. Ed's.
Let's see. Yeah, we've got in the 4th quarter, Laurelville's up 28-6 on Ville Platte High. Kidwood is beating Vermilion Catholic 28-13. The Raiders beating Eunice 35-8 in the 4th quarter. Basile's up 22-16 in the 4th quarter off the West St. Mary Wolfpack. St. Ed's is up 38-12 on the Lincoln Prep Panthers, and Opelousas Catholic still has a 3-touchdown lead in the 3rd quarter over Ascension Christian.
That's setting up for a district matchup in the 2nd round with Westminster and OC, right? OC
Correct.
16 seed?
Correct. Yeah. The winner of that OC game plays at Westminster and Opelousas. So difficult here for the Trojans. Don't jump, but you can't give up the yard. There's a dive, and he literally dove in the air. I don't know if he got it.
I don't know if he got it. They're saying Sacred Heart football.
Yep. No, they stopped them. It's 5 minutes to go, and they're 2 touchdowns down. It's time for Sacred Heart to... They need to get a quick score and probably an onside kick almost at this point. That turnover on downs is sponsored by Fontenot Financial, and that first down for the Trojans sponsored by Ace Hardware and HealthWorks Rehab. Sacred Heart's going to take over on downs at their own 16.5 yard line with 5 minutes to go, down 2 scores.
Yeah, you got to pass the ball now.
Sacred Heart comes out in 4 wide. With Duos next to Fuselier. Fuselier drops back to pass. Steps up, throws it deep. Looks like he's throwing it deep to Jax. Goes up and makes a catch.
Yo, one man
Still going. He's still going. He's down to the 30, the 20. Tackled all the way down at the 15-yard line.
Nice.
Don't get in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get up. Get up. Got a man down over here. They got a player down. It looks like he may be cramping. It looks like one of the other players is helping him get a cramp out. It's all the way back at the line of scrimmage.
That's number 7 and 9.
It's Ashton Boney. Probably looks like he has a cramp in his right calf area. That was a huge play there by Jax. He went up and head topped the guy, broke a tackle, kept going.
Great catch.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly.
And that's what Sacred Heart needed to have a shot at this. Now they need to get a touchdown on this play, and then all of a sudden, okay. But still, Sacred Heart only has 2 timeouts remaining. It's going to be an injury timeout there. You are watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network and listening to the Acadiana Sports Leader, KVPI.
Some life events you can anticipate, while others surprise you. Some are significant enough to affect your household finances, your investment strategy, and even your vision of the future. This is when meeting with an experienced financial professional counts. Brandy Fontenot at Fontenot Financial Services can help pre-retirees and retirees plan in anticipation of life events, as well as adjust plans in response to unexpected changes. They are prepared to help clients through their life and retirement transitions and make any necessary changes. Give her a call, 337-363-2346, or stop by 1301 West LaSalle Street in Ville Platte. Teats Food Store, located at 2210 West Main in Ville Platte, specializes in quality smoked meats. Their award-winning smoked pure pork sausage, tasso, and boudin is filled with flavor that will make you come back for more. And that's not all. Teats offers a full line of groceries, beer, wine, liquor, gas, and much more. Oh, and Teats will ship their smoked meats all over the country. Visit their website at teatsfoodstore.com or give them a call at 337-363-1839 for more details.
You're tuned in to Mighty Trojan Action, live on the Blue and Gold Sports Network and Acadiana Sports Leader, 92.5 KVPI.
All right, Bone is up on his own power and walked off just fine. Sacred Heart down to the 15-yard line. Handoff. Duos breaks to the right side. He's going to get in. Almost untouched for the touchdown, Trojan. A touchdown sponsored by Savoy Hospital and Teats Food Store. That penetration into the red zone sponsored by Brown's Furniture Showplace. And the extra point coming up sponsored by T&J Ford. It brings Sacred Heart within 6. Extra point coming up. Chapman the kick. Usually the hold. Sober to snap. Good snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. Referees nod their heads. It is good. So 4 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Your score is the Westminster Chargers 26, the Sacred Heart Trojans 21. All right, guys, we onside kicking this.
I mean, I think you have to.
Yeah, Sacred Heart has, they have 2 timeouts.
Sacred Heart has 2 timeouts remaining. Gosh.
I think you have to onside kick it.
I don't really think it makes much difference if they started their own 20 or started their own 40.
It doesn't make.
If they get a couple of first downs, the game's over.
Yeah. This is the only way. We did.
They do have their hands team in and everybody up. Now, I don't know if we can kick it over this guy's head from about the 5-yard line. And maybe this younger team from Westminster gets a little nervous.
We had an onside kick against North Central that was successful.
They back their guys off now. This kickoff sponsored by Little Automotive and Dr. Jake LaFleur. William Chapman set to kick off for the Trojans. It is an onside kick, and for some reason they blew the whistle there, and now we have a flag that comes in.
Offsides.
I think they might be calling a flag on Seth Gilroy.
And there's offsides on the Trojans, so that's going to back it up 5 yards. But there was a flag on the play. It looked like one of our guys maybe hit somebody high, but Really kind of missed him. Number 5 for Sacred Heart here. Looks like I don't think that it's a 15-yard. Okay, no, I think the flag was simply offsides. They didn't call it.
Yeah.
All right, so Sacred Heart will try that onside kick again, I'm assuming now. This time from their own 35-yard line. It's bouncing there. Got to let it travel 10 yards. It looked like it was touched by a Westminster player.
Sacred Heart recovered.
Sacred Heart recovered, but it was within 10 yards of the kickoff. It looked like it was touched by the Westminster player.
Yeah, they touched it. They touched it.
If it touched it, it's live. And we have no replay, and from the reaction from the Trojans, it looks like it's going to be Westminster's ball. Let's see if the ball gets touched by anybody from Westminster. No, it looks like it hit one of our guys. Looked like on the second bounce right here, it hit one of these 3 players on your left coming in. I don't think it hit the Westminster fella. It looked like it hit either 5 or 1. Sacred Heart. It's going to be Westminster's ball. Looks like the referee's got it right, unfortunately. That's going to give the ball to Westminster in Sacred Heart territory on the 44-yard line. Sacred Heart has 2 timeouts. They've got to stop them on this, Derek. They cannot give up a first down. Nope. Westminster comes out in their split back veer. Trajan hands it off to Gable, who goes to the right side. He gains 1 or 2 yards on the play.
Nice tackle by Philip Chapman.
Looks like Sacred Heart's going to be content to let this one run off and then maybe use their timeouts on 2nd and 3rd down, depending on if we stop them here for a short gain. I was getting a little rowdy over here, trying to cheer on the defense and dig deep and make a stop here. Gained only about 1 on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
Charges. Trajan to center, takes the snap. It's a toss to the right side to number 2. Looks like Sacred Heart's there and makes the tackle. No game. I might have lost a yard or 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10. This time I would imagine Sacred Heart maybe using one of their timeouts. No, not yet.
Doesn't look like it.
It's 3rd and 10. I can't imagine if we stop them within 5 yards, they go for it on 4th and 5 or something right here. I can't see it happening here. They got to punt this ball.
Yeah, I can't see it happening either. Seems like you'd have to punt it.
Let's see if we can cover. Let's make sure we have somebody watching that quarterback on the roll out here. It's down to 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. We got the playoff. It's a rollout pass. Seth Gilbert got pressure on him. Pass is complete.
We had him.
Wow, what a play. And they tackle him in bounds. It's going to be a first down for the Chargers there. Sacred still has their 2 timeouts. I'm not sure why the clock's still running. They still setting the chains, and the clock is still running. Now they stop the clock and set the chains.
Wow, what a play.
That was an unbelievable play by the quarterback because Seth had him.
All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Chargers.
That was the play we did.
2 minutes and 29 seconds to go. The clock is running now. 4th quarter. Sacred Heart is down 5 points. Ooh, looks like we may have jumped offside. Yeah. No flag. Minimal gain there on the dive up the middle there for the Chargers. Sacred Heart uses its 2nd timeout with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. That timeout sponsored by Evangeline Bank, Silas Lahe, Level and TC. Had him 3rd and 10. Rollout pass. The screen's in my way. I didn't see what happened. I saw we were getting pressure on him. Kid made a good play?
Yeah, just a great pass.
Quarterback made an unbelievable because Seth had him. Yeah. I mean, that play changes the game right there.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's 4th and 10. They're going to have to punt on that.
It would have been 4th and 20.
Oh, if he sacks him, you mean?
Yeah.
Going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Chargers. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Westminster has the ball on the Sacred Heart 31-yard line, and they're clinging to a 5-point lead at this point. I'm imagining we may see one of the little toss plays coming soon. Although the last time they ran a toss, it didn't work very well for them. No, it's going to be a lead to the right side. He's got a blocker in front. Nice cut there by number 2. Nice gain there. Good play. He sat behind his blocker, number 5. Gable and Abear made a nice cut off of it. A nice gain there for the Chargers. Sacred Heart will use its second timeout with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 1 or 2 yards.
It's going to be 3rd and short.
And it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Now Sacred Heart they don't have a timeout left.
No, Sacred Heart is now, I believe, out of timeouts. They're going to go for it regardless. They're going to have to stop them 2 plays. Even in 2 plays, 40 seconds runs off. Even if they don't get it on 4, let's say we stop them again, we're still only going to have 40 seconds left when they turn the ball over.
Right.
I still can't believe Westminster Lafayette decided to pass the ball, and it almost blew up in their face. But again, the quarterback made a great play.
Don't jump, guys. Split back to the left, hand off to number 5, who's going to cut and get the first down with ease. Sacred Heart at this point is trying to strip the ball from him.
It's going to be game over.
That's going to give Westminster a first down, and I believe that is going to be able to allow them to use the victory formation. Nothing Sacred Heart could do now. It's 1 minute and 47 seconds to go in the game. Westminster has a first down inside the Browns Furniture red zone from the Sacred Heart 16-yard line and a 5-point lead. Looks to me like they're going to probably let this run down before they snap it to almost nothing. Looks like they're going to have to snap it 2 more times. It's going to be the ball game. But stranger things have happened. Now one of the snaps is done. They need to get off of this guy as fast as possible so the referees can set the ball as fast as possible. Play clock is down at 37-35, so snap the ball 1 more time, and that's going to do it. Looking like the Chargers are going to move on to go and play Catholic of Point Compete over there next week.
Great first-round exit for the Trojans.
They're going to wait until there's less than 40 seconds on the play clock. On the game clock and snap the ball. Well, they snapped it earlier than that. And that's going to do it. That's going to be the ball game and the football season here for the Blue and Gold Sports Network and KVPI. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. Trojans had a hard-fought season. I think there's lots to build on for next year. You're watching the Blue and Gold Sports Network and listening on Acadiana Sports Leader, KVPI.